Hello, my name is Shadley, and welcome back for another episode of Colombian Space Initiative in Supreme Ruler Ultimate. And of course, for the past several episodes, or quite a few episodes so far, we haven't really been doing a lot in terms of the space race or anything like that. But we have been helping Peru fight their war in the south here. Actually, not going to move you there, but there. I'm going to move these to the place there. You can probably go ahead and regroup with your troops. We do have the... Alright, did we already capture the second one? No, we didn't. Okay. So we'll send these to capture the next rubber plantation there then. And yeah, so far so good. I mean, Argentina just fell at the end of the last episode. So we'll be utilizing that quite a bit for the time being. And actually, if you want to attack... Ooh. Now here's the thing. Oh, there's hydroponics over there actually. But yeah, I could actually set up bridging somewhere around here. Which one would be the best place? That's still plains. That's a narrow river. But that's a narrow river, and so if we do a bridging over there. Bridging over there. So we can get across the river there. That would be going to Uruguay. That's not what we want. But we can send our troops down here and start attacking from here. And then we're going to go along the coastline more or less and clear out all of that. It's going to be probably some rather costly battles as well, but we'll first spend some time to repair our troops, to regroup and all that. So not in a huge rush to get to Brazil right now. I mean, we do have the one unit over here that we just gave some orders to. But it's, well, it's currently the jungle. It's not going to be moving all that quickly either. Okay, within 6 days we're going to get the weapons industry advances too, and that's going to unlock some various unit designs. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to get anything from here. Possibly, possibly not. Let's actually have a look. There is elite forces, which is comparable to the Green Berets, but that's something that everyone gets. Whereas Green Berets, I don't think everyone gets them. There's some various other units, nothing too massive though. Is that? No, that's not particularly better artillery either. Just kind of trying to find some better artillery. But really not having a great luck in that. Oh, there's a patrol plane. We need to improve aircraft performance though for that. And then there's the transport plane. Oh, that's actually a helicopter. Oh, right, yeah, that'd be nice. Those are fairly good. They don't need airfields to be effective. But of course, we do not have a force production yet. Oh, hello. Managed to retake some of that. Activities, support activities with Great Britain continue. Right, so is this group? This group seems to be okay. And since we got the bridging, we should be able to get across there. Slowly making our way over there with the units. Gather up the troops over there. The Green Berets seem to be okay, most of them anyway. Start doing that. Is that? Oh, hold on a minute. Shouldn't you be... So you're technically still bridging that even though you're not in there. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. This isn't working the correct way. Okay, why don't you go there first? Get the artillery group over there. So yeah, these APCs managed to get across, but no one else. Oh, because they can actually just ford rivers as it is. Okay, that's actually rather interesting and useful. I forgot that they had that capability. Right, why don't you go in there? And once you're in there, I'll give you the order to start bridging. And now we got the weapon industry advances. Remember, so we're getting the focused ion beam. I do want to get the medical bill advances as well. It's not particularly expensive. It's going to be very time-consuming research, though. Right, so let's start getting the troops in here. I'll move you a little bit to the side. We've got the foxholes down here as well. Move you down there. We're going to move the infantry over there. These. Is that part of the... Oh, right, that's the tanks, isn't it? Okay, now you're moving there. Getting across to that, and then the artillery group down here you can probably move across as well. I'll send the infantry down there, the foxholes can probably go there, we can send this troop there, and the supply trucks there. Once everything is across the river... Oh, right, yeah, we got these two groups as well. Right, well, we'll move them down thereabouts. We'll have pretty strong force to move across there. I mean, I'm not entirely sure if they captured this or is it just because of lack of supplies they managed to take that before the supplies spread far enough, but we'll have the troops nonetheless. You guys a little bit further apart. Wait, are you actually able to... Oh! Green Berets can go across rivers as well. I did not know that. I haven't been paying too much attention to the skills of the units though. Oh, artillery locating radar. Good. Swatching strength values 10% and ground attack values 15%. Does it unlock anything? No, not directly. You are wanting to buy petroleum. Okay. For a pretty good price. Now, is there VTOL designs? That's a bit expensive. Submersible improvements is also a bit expensive. Parallel computing is probably something that we are going to need soon enough. So once we start the medical field advances, which is going to be in 5 days, well technically 6, then we'll put in the parallel computing at least there, and then maybe get some of these military technologies going. Like reactive armor might be okay. It unlocks Tank Tech 64, which is going to get us a little bit closer to maybe new tank designs. Although I'm not entirely sure. Well, it certainly helps. Oh, it actually should give us some more artillery units, maybe. And tank destroyers. That wouldn't be too bad. Oh, and IF2. That is actually a rather good infantry design. It's a hard target, so it doesn't take damage from soft attack. It has pretty good values on attack. It can go across rivers. All that sort of stuff, so yeah, and that is something that is available to everyone. So I very much do like the sound of that. Right, well let's start sending some troops down that way. Not entirely sure how good the supply situation is, but I suppose we can actually... there's enough supplies to get around. Move you down that way as well. And the supply trucks will actually stay back for the time being. Once we're done with the pontooning, we'll move them. Is there any... There is a barracks down there that we can use for repairing. Is there... Where's the next barracks, though? Because that is going to be pretty far away rather quickly, especially without any railways in there. Is there no barracks down here? Interesting. I mean, suppose there is an easier way to check that. Let's just select the barracks down here. Okay, there's a barracks over there. It's not really visible on the map though, but okay. Good to know. Oh, there's a barracks down there. Okay, well that's actually a lot more useful location for us. And after that one, we need to go all the way to Sao Paulo before we find the next one. That's their land production place. And there would be another one over there in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, well that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, so we just captured that, but it hasn't spread the supplies far enough yet. Or rather, the enemy still technically has supplies in there. Right, so, our troops are on the move now. I'm just going to quickly send the Green Berets across first. We'll send them there, and then elite guards can go there. We'll probably send the supply trucks forward a little bit already. And now that we got the artillery locating radar, I'm just going to wait for one more day to get... Oh, right, yeah, we're getting the... MT190 or MT190mm, sorry, not 190mm. Right, so once that's started, I'll put in the reactive armor and maybe a few other things as well. But that one at least. Fixed wing VTOL designs might not be a bad one. On the other hand, there was the improved aircraft performance, I believe, or something that I needed to get. Although, actually, I could have just bought that from, say, Peru, couldn't I? Yeah, I'll supply that from them. It's not going to cost a lot. It's going to save us a little bit of time. Next question, I suppose, is what after that? And first surface detection radar. Maybe jet turbine helicopters might actually be rather handy. Let's put that in there, and the computing. Did we get the... Right, so now we could actually research the new patrol plane. I'll put that in there. And we need to advance aircraft engines. Are we researching that? No. Okay. It probably got unlocked rather recently. But we got quite a few things in the queue right now, so I'm not too worried about that. Right, so these tanks, just gonna move you down there. These over there. Can the foxholes go across the water then? No, the foxholes cannot. On the other hand, since we already realized that green berets can, we can actually just do a landing across here. Get the artillery within reach. It's gonna be slow, of course. Select all of that. Send them there. Did we get the infantry? They're slowly crossing there. Very slowly. Alright, move these units down that way. Clear out some of this mess here, and then we'll get into Brazil with our main force here. Oh, right, you try to get across there, but it's not possible. Well, once the green berets go through there, you should be able to do it. Now, of course, the question is, do we go directly in there, or do we go first around here, for example, and then get over there and do the attack? Might be better. It's potentially riskier, to be fair. We've got the second group of green berets down here, which will probably move up there. It will take quite a bit of time, of course. Now, let's go on to the railway here. To keep that kind of secure. Oh, hello. And goodbye, elite guard. It's a pleasure meeting you. I have a feeling that the pleasure was all mine. Right, so these troops are still kind of trapped there. I'll just start moving them down south. I don't think I need them in the north anymore, and well, there's not a lot of ways where I can go south. I mean, actually, how much supplies do we have here? We do have a little bit, so we could potentially capture those, and then start moving towards that area. I mean, it's still going to be a bit risky, but this should be fine. Oh, right, yeah, we got the green berets down here. So do we have supplies in there? We do. So that means that even if we're over there, we'll still get supplies in there. Of course, the question is, will we actually keep it? I don't know. As in, depending on how long the battle takes. Oh. Peru declare war on Uruguay. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It's right here. Okay, well, green berets, just get across there. I'll use the elite guards as your support units there, I guess. I mean, it is going to give another entranceway into Brazil, so it kind of makes sense. Now the question is, how badly, or how well defended rather, not badly defended, is that place? We'll get across here. It will take some time to get there, because it is a river and all that. We'll see if we can actually get some of the supplies spreading here. If we can't, then we may have a problem. If we can, then we can get across there, capture that, then maybe turn around, capture that and that, and slowly meet up with there. I mean, these troops, that's the river, that's the plains. Okay, so what I have in mind, I'm gonna move you there, move you down that way. Get a little bit extra firepower, I guess. The foxholes can move in a little bit closer. We're gonna have the supply trucks nearby to keep the units fighting. There we go. Okay, so I'll actually send these units down to the barracks again. You can take the city there. We're going to move in the supply trucks into the bridge for the time being. So, let's see. Did we spread the supplies? We did. Okay. let's just get across there. You can move a little bit closer, I guess. Give them a little bit more supplies for the time being. So we captured that. How about we go ahead and capture that one instead? You can get into the town there. I'll move the bridging a bit further along the way. Oh, that was a quick one. There may be some enemies approaching though. Oh yeah. That's just regular infantry. They are not going to have a great time here, I can already guarantee you that. Right, in the meanwhile, you are still making your way across. Very slowly. These a little bit down that way, and maybe move you down that way. Most of these are actually in pretty good shape, so I'm going to move 4 of them already down there. Protect the flank a little bit. So things are going okay. We're actually losing a fair bit of... Oh, right, we bought the tech, so that cost us a little bit. I guess that makes sense. Well, let's move across here. Oh wow, they only have 1 garrison per town. Okay, no wonder it's going so quickly. Oh, and we started fighting the Brazilian garrison here. Good. We are fairly skilled units. It's going rather quickly. Oh, there's elite guard approaching. I'll send these to get over there. We can have the supply truck actually still at the bridge, because there's not that many safe locations in there yet. These units are probably good to go and capture that town in the meanwhile. And right, so we captured that, but they still have the supply advantage here, so we actually lost the control of all of that. All the surrounding areas anyway. Let's send in the foxholes to destroy the elite guard. Then move back. Right, so we captured that. Let's go ahead and capture that village. We're moving the artillery down there. It may take some time. The pontoon bridge can go onto the bridge. Now the question is, do I just want to do a mad dash into the Montevideo to capture that for Peru? Well, yeah, I suppose I could. Let's get to the industrial complex down there. It should be fairly easy to capture. Yep. That was 1 round of combat. Get to the village down there. Unfortunately, we do not have helicopters yet. Can't really say get to the chopper. But other than that, it seems to be going rather well. Right, so the anti-tank gun is about 1.5 months away. Oh, we found some ships. Although, are we going to sink them with infantry? Yeah, looks like it. Alright then, let's go and capture that. Destroy the cavalry. There we go. First we can start... just go ahead and capture the next area as well. If we can just get that before the day changes, excellent. So we're probably going to lose most of the control over here for a little while, but that should be okay. We're reinforced or got a bit more supplies. These can go ahead and capture the town there. Now that we got the artillery, I think we can utilize some of this, get the artillery a little bit closer. We're going to move in the foxholes down there. You can still kind of protect this area here. In the meanwhile, so we already captured... well, we started capturing that, yep. Destroyed that. Oh, there goes Uruguay. Okay. Right away. Let's keep the elite guard moving as well. I mean, they are not really doing much in combat, but that's fine. Well, since we cleared out that, let's go to Rivera. They got 2 garrisons over here. So with the artillery, so no, actually there's 4. A bit more than I expected, but I think they're going down rather quickly. Oh, it forced us back a little bit. No, you're not going to go all the way down. Let's get down here again and recapture that and destroy the garrison. There we go. That was much better. Now these might need to go to the repair facility for the time being. And yeah, that has been captured. I wonder, do they love me? They still kind of like me. I mean, if and when we need to fight Peru ourselves, I'm sure that we'll win them rather quickly as well, because we got a fair bit of Green Berets already built up. I think, actually, that reminds me, we should probably build more. Because those are bloody amazing units in here. So get 5 units there. Do we have a group of Green Berets here? Yeah, we do. Right, let's send them to the Peruvian border. To get started on whenever we need to. Let's see, where is... here you go. Get another 5 over here. And I'm pretty sure that down here... oh, right, yeah, we did the artillery group, didn't we? Indeed we did. These are actually rather good artillery pieces. They don't have a massive range. I mean, technically it's still the same range as range, not the rage. Well, I mean, I suppose they can be rage-inducing, but anyway. These are rather good artillery pieces. They do a massive damage, so we do want to use them against any potential enemies down here. Oh, right, and I should definitely start building more and more Green Berets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's another group. The elite guards are moving. These can probably go ahead and capture the town. These Green Berets can move into Rivera, hopefully. We'll need to wait for the supply situation to kind of fix itself. That may take some time, but one by one, as we capture more and more of the towns, the supply situation should be turning in our favor, at least in this region. Not necessarily in the front lines, but this is not going to be the front line for all that much longer, to be fair. Right, and these troops have been repaired, so I'm going to move you to protect the flank, while the tanks will start moving closer to the town over here. Let's see, we still need to take one more step closer to be able to bombard it. Moving the trucks down there. How much do we have supplies? Only 8%. Okay, well that's a bit of an issue. Oh, and we got pushed back from there because of lack of supplies. Of course we did. Of course. Did we? Oh, there is no supplies in here. Okay, yeah. Let's just pull back then. Is there any supplies there? It's 2%. Okay, so you can get maybe a step closer, but that's about it. And you guys, do you have... you got 16% now. Okay, so you can probably start making your way towards that town. And then maybe there, while the tanks will start clearing out along the railway for the time being. Right, I think it's time for these to move into the battle. We can probably move in the supply trucks within reach to give the... well, keep the units fighting. Which does help a long way. Now you can go there. I'll move... well, I'll probably keep you there for the time being. I'll move in the artillery a little bit closer. You can move one step there. You'll take that one. Use the foxholes down here. So there are quite a few towns over there still. Which is somewhat concerning, to be fair. Slowly move across there. Oh, and looks like Peru sending Centurion. Right, so have the supply spread in here yet? Yeah, we've got 18% now. Okay, it's time to move in again. And take that. Oh, hello. I'll meet you in the open. How does that sound? Actually get the artillery a little bit closer, although we do have 1% supply there. Could be worse, I suppose. How much do we have there? We've got 12%, so we can easily get into the combat there. These units are still in kind of need of repairs. I mean, they did kind of just capture Uruguay in a week or so. Without taking all that much casualties. There we go, let's go ahead and capture that town. And these units can move forward over there. Where are the Green Berets that we sent down south? Or did they lose? Oh, they probably lost their supplies that they're moving. Yeah, they're moving down here, aren't they? The spy. Okay, so they are over there. I suppose what I can do is I can give them orders to go around. Like around there, for example. Oh, right. Well, I suppose. Oh, no, there is no bridges. Okay. We're gonna have to get the pontoon bridging back. Oh, actually, no, we don't. This can just get across the rivers on their own. Okay, well, that should be good enough. But we seem to be out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.